Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful morning and I'm off to go work in that neighbor's yard and do some, like, basically pull weeds for her. Anyway, it's a perfect day for it. The sun is out. The sky is blue. See? Florida's weather is like as fickle as, it's like the definition of fickle. All right, all done. That was fun. Quick, easy 50 bucks, you know? It's also, which actually I'm gonna take that 50 and I'll put it towards a video shoot I'm planning. I haven't really mentioned this in the vlog yet, but I have a big video shoot coming up that I'm planning, storyboarding. I don't know if I've mentioned the cowboy short film I wanted to do, but I kind of put that on the back burner for right now just because there's some things about the cowboy shoot that I love that I want done right, and I need to make sure that this shoot is going to kind of prepare me for them. Everything I kind of do is always like a preparation for something. So if you ever see me try something and it's not that good, that's because it was probably a test thing. It's not my real like baby idea that I really want to try. But the cowboy shoot's like that's a really cool short story that I want to go off without a hitch, and I want it to be perfect. So this shoot I feel like is going to give me a little bit more experience with that, and here's why. Because at the end of March, Full Sail is sending me my camera, and that's where I'm planning this shoot, and there's going to be a lot leading up to then. So actually I don't have a whole lot of time. I know it's a whole month sounds like a lot, but there's a lot of planning that needs to go in. I'm probably not going to talk about it much in the vlog just because I kind of want it to be under wraps and a surprise, but it has to do with the music video, and that's all I'm gonna give you, and a very talented singer. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, just finished. I'm gonna take the $50 that I just got, put that towards the video shoot, because there's a few props and maybe some talent I'd like to hire, possibly. I won't touch my Walmart stuff, I'll save that for college. Anyway, I'm gonna run over to PDQ though and get a CHEERWINE because I am dying of thirst. It's about 12 o'clock. I just thought, no, this video is not sponsored. I thought I'd need to explain that, you know. I just really love CHEERWINE and I was looking for a cool shot. If they did sponsor it though, that would be really cool. And hit CHEERWINE. You wanna sponsor my videos? I'll have a CHEERWINE every day. Maybe not every day. I'll sponsor you every day. I don't even drink soda that much. So. CHEERWINE's the only soda I like. Just awesome. So CHEERWINE, if you are watching this, because I know you most likely are watching it. If you do want me to sponsor your product, here is how I would do it. Yeah, so CHEERWINE, if you guys want to sponsor me, I'm ready, willing, and waiting. Let's do it. And just send me free drinks too. Yeah, just free drinks, that works. Oh my goodness, I completely finished that project. I know I said I was going to knock it out like 2 days ago, but technically I could have, but it just wouldn't have been as good as I would have liked it. I'm a little OCD when it comes to editing. I want to make it as best as I can. So I took a little bit more time playing around with the audio, making sure everything was good, adding more lower thirds. I didn't really do any color correction because it's more of an event. It doesn't really need to look too cinematic. It was already fairly dark in there too, so I didn't want to play with too much coloring. But look at this. And here it is, the whole thing. Look at that. It was so long. Let's see how long it is. 54:27. Now you may think like, oh, an hour, that's not that bad. But it's not just an hour's worth of footage. I shot it on 2 cameras. That's like 2 hours worth of footage. And I was recording it with 3 different sources of audio. So that's 3 hours of audio. So that's 5 hours of data you basically have to go through and work with. So that's why somebody's like, you know, oh, it's an hour, it shouldn't be that long. Well, it depends. You know, if you have like 6 cameras and you've got, you know, you're recording with 3 audio sources, then it's going to take a while. You know, that's a lot of, you know, just because, you know, the event's an hour doesn't mean you have to only go through an hour's worth of stuff. You have to go through that hour, and then the next camera's hour, you know. So that's something you have to keep in mind when, you know, in the editing machine. So when you go to a shoot, just remember, you know, it's not just an hour, it's an hour per camera, basically. I'm starving because all I've had to eat all day was something to drink, which was CHEERWINE. And we saw how that ended. I'm gonna go get something to eat while this is encoding. I feel like my computer's either gonna 1, take off because the fan's blowing so loud, or 2, it's gonna just die and I'm gonna come up and it's gonna be burnt to a crisp. Ooh, 57 minutes. I'm just gonna let that sit there and do its thing. You know what worries me is I haven't even edited yesterday's vlog. So I still gotta do that. And I got lots of school I gotta do. Well, only, a box. Well, only 1 school assignment left, but I don't really know what it entails. So I don't know if it's gonna be huge or not. What is this? The other thing I wanted to do though, which I probably won't be able to do today, is look at this day. Fly my drone. I just don't have the time. If I can get my vlog done in time after this encodes, if I'm not having trouble with the encoding, then maybe I'll have some time to get the drone out. I really need to fly it around. I need to get used to flying drones. It needs to be priority on my list. My list is like a mile long. Alright, so here's what happened. So it finished encoding, but I ran into some other problems that I didn't even show in the vlog. Like my computer ended up blacking out, Adobe crashed. Anyway, I booted back up, I started to re-encode it, and it finished, and it encoded an older version of the video. It hadn't saved all my changes. So I had to go back in, make all the changes. Anyway, it's encoding now, but I've got like 40 minutes of free time because I've got to wait for it to finish. And I can't really do any school because I don't want to use my laptop or else my laptop might blow up by doing that much multitasking. So you know what time it is? It's drone time. Already done, about 2 flights, drained 1 battery. Batteries only last about 6-7 minutes, not long. Anyway, it's been pretty cool. That was cool. I hope I got the motorcycle leaving. I'm gonna bring it back to here. I'm getting pretty good at it. It's actually a bit easier than it looks. I thought it was gonna be really hard, but it's not that bad. Let's go take a look at some of the footage. Well guys, just finished yesterday's vlog, uploaded it now. I'm actually going to go ahead and edit today's vlog right now because I have to work it's 8:45, so I basically have 7.5 hours before I have to get up and go to work. So not much is going to happen. I'm probably going to go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and edit today's vlog because there's a really cool sequence that you just saw, but I haven't seen it yet because that's kind of weird too, you know, now you think about it. Because you guys got to see that before. No, technically I get to see it, but I haven't seen it. It's way too confusing. I'm not going to think about it. I'm too tired because I'm talking nonsense. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Also, the drone footage was pretty bad, so I'm not going to show any of it. Like, well, here's a picture of it. So, yeah, it didn't come out good at all. Because there's not a gimbal on it, and it faces down, like at the ground, so It's just a lot of footage of the ground, a lot. But it was fun to fly. Yes, it was.